President Joe Biden is coldly calculating about his priorities, shifting to the right on immigration in exchange for more money to help Ukraine repel Russia. But the potential deal, which has already angered his progressive base, won't be easy and will have to wait until next year. It's not possible, Senate Minority Rep. John Thune told CNN's Manu Raju about the possibility of a deal before the recess. Former President Donald Trump, meanwhile, is using increasingly harsh language demonizing immigrants, driving Republicans further to right and perhaps complicating the search for middle ground in nation's capital. Senators have struggled to finalize an elusive bipartisan deal that would allow Democrats to trade billions of dollars in foreign aid money sought by Biden for a border policy reminiscent of the Trump administration. Republicans have been pressing Biden's entire presidency to argue that the increase in border crossings should include more restrictions on those seeking asylum. Texas takes immigration matters into its own hands. Greg Abbott signed a controversial bill Monday that would make entering the state illegally a state crime and give Texas law enforcement the authority to detain immigrants. The law is expected to go into effect in March, so expect a court fight next year. The U.S. Supreme Court has previously upheld federal oversight of immigration matters. The more pressing issue of a new federal border policy agreement also seems likely to extend into next year. A U.S. Border Patrol agent speaks with immigrants waiting to be processed after crossing into the United States from Mexico on Deck 17 in Eagle Pass, Texas. I can't find a deal in D.C. Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer pushed back the chamber's recess by a few days to this week in an effort to tighten an agreement on immigration changes for Ukraine aid. MPs will still manage to leave town with a huge to-do list and no clear path forward. The palace didn't even make a show of wandering around. They rallied last week, leaving significant questions about U.S. aid to Israel, Ukraine and the border. House Republicans, guided by House Speaker Mike Johnson, have insisted that the spending bill would dramatically change U.S. immigration policy and bring it more in line with Trump's policies when he was president. Concession on immigration that Biden appears open border policy changes is an indication of both how powerful the issue has become in U.S. politics and how far he is willing to go provide aid Ukraine. The United States has been the main foreign financial backer of Ukraine's efforts to repel Russia's invasion. And Biden has stated that supporting Ukraine is necessary to defend democracies abroad and stand up. Russian President Vladimir Putin. White House officials warned Monday that Pentagon will use up money it is authorized to spend on Ukraine by end of month. But top Republican at negotiating table for border talks, Sen. James Lankford said he thought it was a realistic time.